Every Sunday morning, my grandfather picked me up. Same old jacket, same slow walk down to the water. We always sat on the same bench, facing the harbor, watching ships leave, watching ships return. Like it meant something important, maybe it did. The last bench by the water, paint peeling from the wood, salt in the air, and two people not needing many words. My grandfather wasn't much for talking, never told long stories, never gave big advice, never tried to explain life the way other adults did. He just sat there. The gulls circled overhead, fishing boats moved slowly, and the waves kept arriving, one after another, without ever getting tired. I used to ask questions anyway. Where's that ship going? How long until it comes back? Do people get lonely out there? He'd smile sometimes and point toward the horizon. The last bench by the water, still sitting there somewhere, holding old mornings inside weathered wood. Nobody notices anymore. When it got cold, he'd pull his coat tighter, stand up slowly, and tap my shoulder once. Every single time, that was his goodbye. No speeches, no life lessons, just that hand on my shoulder, and the feeling that everything was okay. I didn't understand how much that mattered. The years moved quickly. School came, jobs came, people came and went, and Sundays became ordinary. The bench stayed. The last bench by the water, waiting through winters, waiting through storms, watching people change while staying exactly where it was. I went back there last spring. The harbor looked smaller, the boats looked different, new buildings near the shoreline, different faces everywhere. But the bench was still there, same place. I sat down alone for the first time in years, and listened to the water touch the rocks below, just like it used to. For a second, I could almost feel it, that small tap on my shoulder, the one that meant time to go, the one that somehow said more than words ever could. The last bench by the water, still facing the sea, still watching ships leave, still watching ships return, like nothing was ever lost. The sun started falling lower, lights stretching across the bay, listening to gulls, to waves, to distant engines, and to memories quietly pulling into shore. Before I left, I stood beside the bench, rested my hand on the wood, and looked out at the water, then turned toward home with my hand still feeling that shoulder tap. After all these years, I was 26 that summer, working mornings by the shore. Small cafe near the water, salt on the windows, coffee in the air before sunrise. Most people came and went, tourists, couples, people checking their phones before work. But he always sat at the same table. Low tide coffee, one black cup, facing the ocean. Every morning at 7:15 without fail. He never stayed long, just enough time to watch the water, read a few pages and finish his coffee before disappearing into the day. And never learned much about him. His order never changed, his seat never changed, his routine never changed. Some people become part of a place without anyone noticing, until they're gone. Low tide coffee, the chair still facing the sea, the cup still in my memory, the morning still arriving. Without him there, one Tuesday, the table stayed empty. I thought maybe he was sick, maybe running late, maybe the weather kept him home. The sea was rough that morning and the sky looked tired. I expected him the next day, and the next, and the next. Low tide coffee still being served, still carried across the room, still poured into other cups, but somehow feeling different now. The table stayed empty. Weeks passed quietly, summer moving toward fall, tourists disappearing, waves getting colder, days growing shorter, and I kept looking anyway. Not on purpose, at least that's what I told myself. A customer would open the door, and for half a second I'd think it was him, then realize it wasn't, and continue with my day. Funny how habits survive people. Low tide coffee, steam rising near the window, morning light across empty chairs, the ocean doing what it always does, without asking who is missing. One afternoon, I finally asked myself why it mattered. I didn't know his name, didn't know where he lived, didn't know what he did, just knew he belonged to that table. Maybe that's enough. By winter, the empty seat felt normal, the way all absences do eventually. Not gone, folded into the room, part of the furniture now. Low tide coffee still tastes the same, still smells the same, but some mornings I remember that chair. Last year I drove past that cafe, pulled over for a minute and looked through the glass. The table was occupied, some young couple laughing, coffee cups between them, completely unaware. That made me smile somehow. The ocean was still there, the cafe was still there, the morning was still arriving, and life had quietly moved the story forward, just like the tide always does. I'm 35 now, and some nights I drive to the shore, park near the rocks, turn the engine off, and let the silence settle first. The radio fades away, the dashboard goes dark, and suddenly it's just water, moving somewhere beyond the windshield. In the middle of the night, I like that feeling. Lights across the bay, small and distant, scattered along the shoreline, like somebody left them there, for people who don't want to go home yet. I don't come here for answers, I used to think I did. Back when every drive needed a destination, every question needed solving, and every lonely night needed a reason behind it. Not anymore. Lights across the bay, reflected on black water, breaking apart with every wave, and coming back together again without trying. There's something comforting in that. The tide moves slowly here, slower than traffic, slower than deadlines, slower than the thoughts that follow me around all day. Sometimes that's enough. I sit in the car, window cracked open, salt air drifting inside, and watch the lights blink across the distance. People living their lives over there, making dinner, watching television, falling asleep on couches, arguing about ordinary things. The world keeps going. Lights across the bay, quiet reminders that not everything belongs to me. Not every story needs my attention, not every feeling needs fixing. At 35, that feels like progress. The waves reach the shore again and again, never rushing, never arriving permanently, just showing up and leaving. I think about that a lot. Some people stay, some people don't. Some memories fade, some memories become furniture, and somehow life continues without asking permission. Lights across the bay still glowing softly, while the city behind me gets smaller in the mirrors and the water keeps breathing. Last month, a storm rolled in suddenly, wind shaking the car slightly, rain tapping the roof and the lights disappearing completely. For a few minutes, there was nothing to look at, just darkness and the sound of waves. Honestly, that was beautiful too. The storm passed eventually. The lights came back one by one across the water, exactly where they had always been, like they never left. Lights across the bay, waiting in the distance, not calling me anywhere, not asking me to follow, just existing. Maybe that's why I return, because some nights I don't need advice, I don't need closure, I don't need another destination. I just need the waves to move a little slower.